Welcome to the channel. You'll have to excuse my voice, I'm just getting over a cold. Let's get started. Thank you so much for coming. Please subscribe. So today is a very special day. Today, I'm gonna do something different than my future videos. Today, I'm gonna do something the same. Is that a riddle? It's not a riddle. Today, in case you haven't noticed, is October 31st, so it is Halloween. So I decided to dress up as my favorite YouTuber. Can you guess? Probably, maybe not. A lot of people follow him. His name is Lou. He does unbox therapy, and he's a big inspiration. Anyways, I'm just gonna try to be myself. So today I'm gonna unbox this Invicta watch, but it's kind of a fake unboxing because I've worn this watch now for over 2 years. And the reason I'm doing this video is because at the time of my looking for a watch, I found that I couldn't really find a review that covered what I was looking for. I was looking for a long-term review of a couple of years because I wanted to buy a watch that would last and a watch that I could wear 24/7, go swimming with, not have to change the battery, have showers with it. I just didn't want to think about it, wanted to put it on and just forget about it for as long as I could possibly do that for. So here it is. This is the box it came in. It's a pretty nice box, but this is just the outer box. So there's some tissue paper, and then there's the inner box, which is really nice. And I'll bring it up a little bit closer. Not sure if you can see that really well, but that's what it looked like when I first opened it. And it's a really good fit, but I did take 2 links off. That was not the easiest thing I've ever done, but if you look up videos on YouTube, it'll be a great help. So it's a pretty good fit, as you can see. It does rattle, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. So here are the 2 links. They are shiny and new, unlike my watch, which is a little bit scuffed up. And then it comes with a little cloth that I've never used. I suppose you could use it for your glasses if you wear glasses. I don't wear glasses. And then there is this. And I was looking at it today for the first time, and I thought this was pretty cool. It comes with a little card. Oh, it's a warranty card. Okay. Anyways, you can check that out. It's got a 12-month warranty. Obviously, I've passed that. So that's the box. It's a really nice packaging. So what do I want to talk about in this video? I just want to tell you the reason why I was looking for a watch that would last a long time is because I always had battery operated watches in the past and I loved them, but after a couple of years the battery would die and then the replacement batteries would never last as long as the originals. And I kind of got tired. And the one before this was a Timex Ironman, and that one actually the strap broke before the battery died. And I just didn't want to bother getting a new watch or a new strap. So I really wanted something that'll last me more than a couple of years. And I can now say that it's been over 2 years and it's still ticking. I know that's a Timex line, I think, but hopefully I won't get in trouble for that. So my criteria had to be water resistant. It had to have the date. I wanted the weekday, but I couldn't find one for the price. And it had to be $100 or less and no battery. So those were the criteria. And Seiko and other brands that are names we're familiar with were way too expensive. And so Invicta was the only one that I found that I could afford and fit all my criteria. So I did some research, and like I said, I couldn't find any reviews that covered what I wanted. There's some really good videos on YouTube, but for the most part, they're only videos that people made after only having the watch for a couple days, a month or 2 at the most. I really want something long-term, and this one is long-term. But when I did my research, I read some reviews too, wasn't all YouTube, and there were some main issues that people had. One was the time. People thought that for an automatic, it either lost time or gained time a little bit more than they would have liked to see. And they also complained that the bracelet was too cheap or felt cheap, and that the glow-in-the-dark feature was too dim and didn't last very long. I know that's not the proper terminology. Other minor issues, I don't remember what they were. So basically, as far as the timekeeping goes, we have a clock upstairs that loses way more time than this one, and that doesn't bother me, so this one's fine. Usually I only really adjust the time when I'm adjusting the date. It does have 31 days, and every month that has 30 days, I have to adjust it. Some people complain that the crown was too hard to unscrew and then screw back in. I did find that the first time I unscrewed it, it was really hard to unscrew, and then it was really hard to thread it back in. But now it's easy, but it's not easy as in loose. It's just, it feels really well made still after 2 years. And the bezel turns really well. It was a little stiff at first, and now it's just right. Again, not too easy, but not hard like it was when I first got it. The bracelet issue, I think the bracelet's great. The links are all solid except for the ones that hold the bracelet to the body of the watch. And that is kind of an issue for me because we have 4 little girls, ages 4 and under. So for the last couple of years, I would give this to them as a chew toy or whatever. So they've drooled on it, they bit it. At one point, I think one of them bent the bracelet back too far that way, or this one, I'm not sure. And because those links are hollow, I think one of them got bent open. And ever since then, it had this annoying rattle, but I'm getting used to it. And I just don't give my watch to the girls anymore. And other than that, the glow I don't use because I do have an alarm clock, so I've never had to use it. And it's true, it's dim and it doesn't last long, but it doesn't bug me. Oh, and back to the bracelet. My number one concern was that it would pull my arm hair because I've had watches that pulled my arm hair and it hurts, and that's not fun. So there you have it, that's the review. 2.5 years later, I'm very happy with the watch and I would easily recommend it. But this is a limited edition, so the face is not solid one color. If I had to buy it again, and I would, if I break this watch, I'm pretty sure I'm getting the same model, but it will be a fully black face. And I know it's a lot like the Rolex Submariner or Submariner, I'm not sure how you say it, but I really like the look, and I don't want to pay thousands of dollars for a watch. So there you have it. Thanks so much for watching, and again, please click subscribe if you love the watch, or if you're interested, check out the link to Amazon. If you don't like it, Invicta makes a lot of styles. They make really big ones that I'm not a fan of, but you know, that might be what floats your boat, who knows. And for the money, this watch is a steal. So that's my review, and thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and happy Halloween. Be safe out on the roads if you're trick-or-treating. Make sure you give out lots of candy.